Hello, Scorpio. Welcome back to Intuitive Insights with Willow. Here is where I'm always wishing you peace and the understanding that life is always happening for you, not to you. So let's see what's coming towards you. Ooh, y'all heard that? Excuse me, baby. I had a chocolate ice cream cone dipped in chocolate. So good. The ice cream cone did not stand a chance. All right. So we have Eight of Swords, Princess of Pentacles, Three of Swords, the Hangman, and the Three of Cups. Empress is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, Scorpio. So currently you are in this energy. All right. This is your current situation, Eight of Swords. And you're in. Now, Eight of Swords is tricky energy. It's all about two people being right and the need of surrendering. Okay. So when you have, it's great emotion. It is Mercury energy. So it's all about communication, matters of the mind. All right. It's all about mental. Princess of Pentacles, the pages are princesses in this deck. Okay. This is the cosmic deck. So you're looking for an opportunity to relinquish yourself from these mental shackles. All right. Now you're coming into the Three of Swords. Now, when we're trying to relinquish the entrapment of our own mind, and next thing you know, when we get out of our head and we're going back and forth, you know, Scorpio, you are one that's constantly trying to rationalize things. Because once a Scorpio is crossed, a Scorpio is crossed. That is for all fixed signs. You got Scorpio, you got Leo, you got Aquarius, and you got Taurus. Once it's done, it's done. That they're fixed signs, so they do their best to try to rationalize all situations. But here, what we have in the peekaboo position is actual betrayal. We have Three of Swords. We have a heartbreak. We have wounds. Okay. So we have a situation, excuse me, that did not. Sometimes I eat the paper. That did not work out the way that we wanted to work out. You know how sometimes you get caught up in the ice cream cone. Dairy Queen has like that paper, and sometimes I'll be like, oh, I forgot to. So, anyways, digressing. So what we have here is the Three of Swords. And like I said, it's pain, it's hurt, it's heartbreak. And usually it's a heartbreak because it is Venusian energy with Uranus energy. So it's a huge highlight, a huge awakening of a relationship that will not be restored back to the way that it was. It's a liberating experience, but it's in the form of pain. Because remember, Venus is all about relationships, love, and resources, while Uranus is all about awakening and experiencing all of life's knowledge and embracing it, you know, feeling liberated by it, by all the endless opportunities and the endless avenues of wisdom that one can obtain. Okay. That's why the Fool is Uranus energy, because that's what you're doing. You out here young, and now you grown, and you out here just trying to experience all that you can. You may think you know something, but you really know nothing. But you're open to all the possibilities because you want to obtain that wisdom. All right. So that's the energy that you're in. It's not a good space to be in, but it is an energy that you are in. And understand you're getting through it. It's a learning curve. All right. Here we have in our near future, we have the Hangman. Okay. So when we have the Hangman here, it's being, you have an energy that is allowing you to fester on things but come out anew. What I mean by that is the hangman and the mythic tarot. I always hold to this example because this is the way I understood the hangman. So what he did was he did something he had no business, right? The story goes, I could have mixed the two together, but the story goes, and the gods told him not to do something, and he decided that it was best for the community to give them fire. They needed not to have fire because they would misuse that. He gave it to them anyways because he rationalized why the community could actually use it. And as the gods had said, the humans would utilize it the wrong way, and they did. It brought about the ability to destroy. Okay? So for that, still in the fire in the middle of the night while the gods was asleep, and giving it to man to defend themselves, for that he ended up getting punished. And that's why he's dangling. He is actually in hell, and that is his punishment until he gets his judgment, I believe like 400 years later. So in that story, it is true that what he did was right. He rationalized the reason to do it and why people should have it. But yet the gods, even though it could be used for good, the gods weighed more on it being used for negative. All right? And while he's dangling there, he gains a new perspective. He goes through a metamorphosis. And while, like I said that, and while he's in that metamorphosis, he understands exactly what he did. He scaled the fine line. Even though he wasn't wrong, he wasn't entirely right. So he comes out understanding now the wisdom of why there's cause and effect, and knowing and acknowledging the balance of things now, because now things will forever be changed than they were. Thank God we got fire, if that's a true story, you know. So that is what you're in. Mentally, you're going through a transformation, and you are harmonizing cause and effect, wrong and right, and understanding that it isn't, depends on the viewpoint, but in entirety, if you have to look at it from a God's point of view, no one is necessarily right and no one is necessarily wrong, because challenges bring about changes, and challenges could be also used as redirection for something better, right? So that's what you have to look forward to in your near future, and that's happening, you know, like now. Whenever there are major arcanas, it is now. You can't stop it. You can't prevent it, because you are already receiving it. So all you can do is embrace it. All right. Now, further ahead, what you have coming to you is Three of Cups. You do have love coming to you. You do have happiness coming to you. You do have connectedness. You have a form of celebration. What that form of celebration is, it is the Empress. So something that you are creating is going to hit on a broader scale. It's going to flourish within this world, and more people are going to be able to indulge and enjoy it. And seriously, not just saying that, because you also have the Ace of Wands here, and then you have the Ten of Swords. This is the ending of that pain. This is the, you can't even see it. Oh no, you can. I make that funny as this. Okay, they my face. I love them. So the Ten of Swords is not looked at as something negative. It is an ending, but it is also the embodiment of new beginnings, a bright new beginning. Because once you start something new, something fresh and beautiful comes out of that. Do you understand? And then you have Four of Pentacles. What you gonna do with all that you got? Save a little, spend a little. All right, you work hard, you play hard, but you are definitely coming out of this energy of a trying time. Okay. Now, Scorpio, if this video resonated with you in any shape, form, or fashion, give your girl a like. I do appreciate that. It helps my channel. Also note, if you enjoy this kind of content, I do upload Monday through Friday. Every day I give a daily reading for all 12 signs, okay? And also, I love to leave people on this note. We cannot control external influences, okay? Like what happens around us. We cannot control that. We don't wield that ability, but we do entirely wield the ability of how we respond to it, what we accept, what we allow. So do well to stand on your morals, move with integrity, trust your gut, and just know that whether it looks good or it looks bad, either way, you got this regardless. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.